Cheers, fam.
Yeah, all right. So as promised, we're still in the beautiful state of Florida, but we are on the way to the new location. Let me give you a couple of hints. It is 5 hours away from Miami. It's the state of Florida, but it's 5 hours away from Miami. That's all I'm going to give you for now. So we've been on the road about an hour already. Getting a little hungry, so I'm going to pull over for lunch. There's a little Cracker Barrel. I saw a sign for Cracker Barrel. So see if we can get some fried chicken. They got a good fried chicken and a sweet lemonade. Fried chicken, maybe with some mashed potatoes. Yeah, so we're gonna have a good old Southern lunch. All right, stay tuned, family. Okay, so now we know it's not Daytona Beach. We're still driving north. Look at my hair. Still driving up to the new location. I'm gonna give you another hint. It's north of Miami, and it's not Daytona Beach. Yeah, it will all come to light in a little bit. So we've been on the road now a couple of hours, and it's made me think about a video I did back a couple years now back about it was titled Ungrateful. If you missed that video, or if you want to refresh your memory, that's probably one of my favorite videos. I'll include it at the end here. So what I'm thinking, what reminded me of that video is because I'm back a few hours on the road, driving back up north, like I did in that video when I was driving Dolo. I'm by myself now again, but I'm thinking about the worker that I spoke about in that actual video. That we brought him out here to work on a project. The project was over. We were supposed to drive back, and he actually stayed out here. But that was the beginning of all the craziness or whatever. And I really got angry that I had to drive back into the eye of the storm and ever. But now thinking about it, man, maybe he was just scared. So hey. I can't blame her, A buddy of mine keeps telling me that you can't keep projecting yourself on others, and you got to stop not projecting yourself, but you got to stop trying to turn other people into you. They are who they are, man, and you got to just like them or love them for who they are. And enjoy them, enjoy your time with them for who they are. And he's right. Everybody's not you. Everybody's not me. Everybody's not him. Everybody's not her. Each person is who they are, and that's how it is. So anyway, I say that to say this, that he has just come back into the fold. Giving an update about him. He is back in New York. He's with us. He's back with the family. And let me just say, man, that I missed him. I really missed him. He's a nice guy, and he's a great part of the team. He's an integral part of the team. glad to have them on board. We was able to give them, you know, a nice little raise, and you know, welcomed him back with open arms. And you know, like I said, I'm glad to have him back, and we're rolling, man. 2022, we are rolling. This looks like it's gonna be our best year so far. I got, you know, I started out the year, the first month of January, I had 2 projects. February, I had a project. March, March, this is this new project, and I was in April, and you know, I'm working on this project. So end of March, we closed on this. So, you know, now, you know, I'm gonna begin here in a city in Florida, north of Miami. That's all I'm gonna say for now. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick update from the video Ungrateful. That particular individual is back with us, man. He's back in the fold, and you know, I'm glad I have him back in the only the initiated family. Yeah. So we're still on the road. Let me show you. About what? Oh, we're only about an hour and a half away. An hour and a half away. So I don't know. We might stop for gas again. Oh, we're 91 miles away. All right, so we're almost there. I don't know. We might shoot it straight out. We might pull over and take a piss. We'll see. All right. My tan is looking good though. My hair, I don't know. I had the windows down and the sunroof open, and it kind of blew my hair all over the place. But you know what? You know, thank God I still got a full head of lettuce. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know a lot of you guys out there can attest to what I'm saying. All right. Real estate is not passive income. It's not passive income. I'm tired of these fake gurus saying that crap. Real estate is not passive income. You know why you think it's passive income? Because I'm the passive income. I'm in the way from you and the animals. You understand? You get to visit the zoo, walk through the zoo without getting attacked by the animals, because I'm the zookeeper. I am your passive income. You know what I mean? Look what I'm doing. Look where I'm at. This is what I'm doing. This is not passive. This is, you know, it's not even reactive. This is aggressive. I'm out here. I'm chasing down these deals. You know, I'm boots on the ground for these deals. This ain't passive income. It's passive because I'm the zookeeper. I'm keeping the animals off of you. So stop thinking, oh, this and that, I never had any problems, because I got the whip and I'm keeping the animals back. You understand? This is not passive. I am your passive income. I am your passive income. Everybody around me, I've made millionaires. And the few that I haven't, I'm working on them now, and they will be multimillionaires in the next couple of years. So I am your passive income. Anybody else that's hearing, listening to this, you know, it's $250 minimum to get in. Don't tell me you got this, you got that. It's $250K minimum to invest. So I got interrupted this morning. I got woken up out of my sleep, out of the electrician's office calling me. So he's at the new property that we just bought, and there's 2 electrical panels, 2 apartments there. We have to swap out the electrical panels because they're no longer insurable in the state of Florida. So I knew that when I bought the place, so I knew I would have to swap out those just 2 of the electrical panels immediately. So we bought it, and now we're here to swap out the electrical panels. One of the tenants said, yeah, sure, there's no problem. The other tenant was like, yeah, but, and you know, they confirmed with him 2 weeks ago when they made the appointment, and they called just to confirm with him yesterday. And yeah, it's no problem. I work from home. It's no problem. Come on, bye. So the electrician is there now, and the guy is saying that he can't do it. He is saying, oh, he didn't know they was going to shut off his power. Hello? All your power is connected to that electrical panel. How are you not going to know that they're going to cut off your power for a couple of hours? I mean, and his excuse was, oh, he's not technical like that. Like what? You know, I don't understand, man. Now I got to race over there, and I got to deal with this. Like I don't, you know, like I'm already don't have enough on my plate to deal with. Now they keep calling me over there. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so anyway, I'm on my way over there to deal with this. I'll give you an update as soon as I know you. All right, another update on our journey to Jacksonville. So I'm in Jacksonville, and we had the electrical work done. Today's Wednesday. We had the electrical work done yesterday on Tuesday, and the inspector we couldn't get him out today for Wednesday, the city inspector. We couldn't get him out for Wednesday, so he's supposed to come out tomorrow, Thursday. So, okay, that's all set up for Thursday, fine. Even though we can't get in touch with one of the tenants yet, but we're still working on that, so that's fine. He's supposed to come out for Thursday, so, okay, Thursday. But then, boom, I get a call today. While I'm at breakfast. You know, I'm at the Hilton, and I'm at the breakfast. I like the breakfast at the Hilton. Even though it's not complimentary anymore, it used to be complimentary. Now they just give you like a $10 or $15 credit, depending on which property you stay at. If you're a Hilton, you know, Honors member, which I really don't like the fact that the breakfast is not complimentary anymore. But anyway, I'll make a whole nother video about that. So anyway, so I get a call at the breakfast, and this was early. This was before 9. This had to be like 8:30. I came down to the breakfast like 8:20 or something. So yeah, it was about 8:30 in the morning. I just couldn't sleep, so I came down. So this is like, oh, he's like, oh, this is the appraiser. And I'm like, the appraiser? Yeah, the appraiser from Miami. And I'm like, oh, okay, because we got another project going on in Miami. He's like, we're gonna be. All right, so with the GPS. So we're gonna be there tomorrow at 11. I'm like, tomorrow at 11? Where? In Miami? Yeah. Oh man. Oh, and you gotta be here for this, for that, for that. I'm like, what? But I'm in Jacksonville waiting on something else. Oh yeah, well, if we reschedule, we're gonna have to push back. You know, Miami's really, we're overbooked. But I would like, you know what? I'll be there. It's fine. So Yeah, man, I called the electrical company. I started thinking about it. I was like, damn, how am I going to be in two places at once? Because I have to be in Jacksonville for the inspector, because one tenant is going to be home, fine, but one of the other tenants is not home. He had to go to Georgia because his mom is sick. So he gave me his keys to let the inspector in. So I have to be there to let the inspector in. But I can't be in two places on Thursday morning at once. Jacksonville's 5 hours from Miami, driving straight with no stops. So anyway, I was like, how am I going to do it? So maybe I can send. So I'm like, maybe I can send the guy down to Miami, do the prep, but they want me there to sign off this and that. I'm like, you know what? I got to shoot to Miami. And then I'm like, so I'm going to get a lockbox, put the keys in for the inspector, and leave them in the lockbox in the back or whatever, and he'll call me, I'll give him the code or whatever. And then I thought, you know what? That's not going to work. Ain't no city inspector going to go around back and go to your lockbox with a code and be calling you and all that. They're just going to move on, to their next stop for the day. So I'm like, that's not going to work. So I'm like, man, how the F am I going to be in two places at once? So, then I thought about, okay, you know what? The appraisal right now is more important than this inspection. I'm going to push back the inspection to the next day, which is Friday, and I'm going to go take care of the appraisal. Boom. So that's what I did. I checked out of the hotel. I jumped in my vehicle, and I'm going to drive down to Miami, 5 hours. Go to my condo, stay there, wake up early the next day, drive. You hear that? The GPS? All right. So drive to my condo, get up the next day, drive up to the project in Miami, let the appraiser do his thing, and then after that, shoot right back up to Jacksonville for the inspection the following day. Yeah, so hey, this is my life. I'm not knocking it, I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying, real estate ain't passive, man. Real estate is not passive. It's a lot of work. And you are lucky enough if you're able to partner with somebody that can do the heavy lifting for you, and you all benefit together. But everybody's got to do their part. If your job is behind the scenes, you're doing your part. If another guy's job is the financing, he's doing his part. If another guy's job is, boots on the ground, then, he's doing his part. So if everybody, him or her, if your team and everybody in your team is doing their part, pulling together, and making sure, doing what they got to do. It's just like in the military, right? When you're in the military and, you're in a squad and you know what I mean? You got a man on your left, you got a man on your right, you're in the middle and you're moving. You know that your left is covered because that man on the left got your left covered. You know that you're right, that man on your right will put down anything that pops up on your right. And they know the left and right knows that their front side is covered because you're moving forward, because you're there. So that's just how, exactly with that exact military precision, you want your team to function. So, you got your man or woman in finance, your finance is covered. You got your guy handling your repairs or handling the crew of your guys that do your repairs. He's got that. Everything is done. And whatever your part is, you holding it down. They know that, the checks are going to keep coming in, man. So, yeah, that's how I try to conduct my business. It doesn't always work like that out here in the back in the world, but you gotta try to just do what you can out here, man. Yeah. So that is our journey to Jacksonville. Right now we're driving back to Miami. From the beautiful city of Jacksonville, and got that appraisal, and then we'll be back up. We're probably gonna drive back up Thursday night. All right, so this is another day in our journey to Jacksonville. So we're in Jacksonville. We just bought the new building in Jacksonville. And we've been having problems with one of the tenants. So, yeah. The electrician was there yesterday to change out some panels. This particular tenant's unit was one of the tenants that we had to change out the panels. A little problem with him, so I had to drive over there. Okay, got that straight now. Now, the inspector, the city, has to come out and inspect the work, the electrician's work, to close out the permits. They have to approve the work, inspect the work, approve the work, and close it out. So the tenants have to be home to allow them access inside the units. And again, this particular tenant is not picking up the phone when the electrical company is trying to schedule with him so that they can schedule the appointment with the city inspector. So they calling him, no answer, straight to voicemail. So I start calling him, no answer, straight to voicemail. Call him like 6 times, no answer, straight to voicemail. So, I drive over there. I go over there. I mean, like they know we're from New York, and I'm now in Jacksonville, Florida, but they know we're from New York, so they think I'm not local. But listen to me. Ever since we started investing in other states now, so we're in other states, we're in other cities, other states. So, just because I live in New York, I'm not local. I'm local. Believe me, I'm local. If I'm in your city, if I'm in your state, if I'm in your city, and there's a problem, I'll go to your city and I'll stay 2 months in a hotel, in an Airbnb. I'll rent an Airbnb for 2 months, or I'll rent a hotel for a month, and I'll stay in your city until everything is done, that needs to be done at the particular property. Don't think just because I'm not local, don't think I'm not local. I'm local. Believe me, I'm local, which that guy learned today, because I drove over there, man. I drove over there, and I knocked on the door. He came right out. He was like, oh, I'm working from home, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Well, the city will be here on Friday. Today's Wednesday, so that's the day after tomorrow. They will be here on Friday to inspect. And he was like, oh, okay, yeah, no problem, this and that. And I was like, look, just so you know, the inspection is for your benefit. Yes, they're going to close out the permits, of course, but they're coming just to make sure that the work that was done was safe, was according to code, and is all safe. So it's for the safety of your family that we're getting this done. Really, so yeah. So I let him know, just because I'm not local doesn't mean I'm not local. You understand? I'm local. Believe you me, I'm local. I'm out here. I'm out here. Like the young kids say, I'm out here. Believe me, I'm out here. Cheers, family.